K for kite, K for king, k k k k k k. L for lion, L for lamb, la 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 la. M for mango, M for monkey, ma 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 ma. N for nest, N for nose, na 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 na. O for orange, O for ostrich, oh 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 oh. P for papaya, P for parrot, pa 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 pa. Q for queen, Q for quail, ki 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 ki. R for rat, R for rabbit, ra 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 ra. S for sun, S for snake, sa 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 sa. T for tiger, T for tomato, da 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 da. U for uncle, U for umbrella, U U U U U U. V for violin, V for van, va 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 va. W for well, W for watch, va 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 va. X for Xmas tree, X for xylophone, X X X X X X. Y for yacht, Y for yak, yeah 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 yeah. Z for zoo, Z for zebra, za 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 za.
A is for apple, apple, apple. A, apple. B is for baby, baby, baby. B, baby. C is for candy, candy, candy. C, candy. D is for diamond, diamond, diamond. D, diamond. E is for elephant, elephant, elephant. E, elephant. F is for fairy, fairy, fairy. F, fairy. G is for glasses, glasses, glasses. G, glasses. H is for hand, hand, hand. H, hand. I is for igloo, igloo, igloo. I, igloo. J is for jelly, jelly, jelly. J, jelly. K is for keyboard, keyboard, keyboard. K, keyboard. L is for ladybug, ladybug, ladybug. L, ladybug. M is for monkey, monkey, monkey. M, monkey. N is for needle, needle, needle. N, needle. O is for orange, orange, orange. O, orange. P is for pony, pony, pony. P, pony. Q is for queen, queen, queen. Q, R is for rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. R, rainbow. S is for spider, spider, spider. S, spider. T is for tiger. 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 T, tiger. U is for umbrella. 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 U, umbrella. V is for violin. 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 V, violin. W is for whale. 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 W, whale. X is for xylophone. 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 X, xylophone. Y is for yo-yo. 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 Y, yo-yo. Z is for zebra. 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 Z.
A is for apple. 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 Red apple. B is for baby. 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 Cute baby. C is for candy. 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 Sweet candy. D is for dolphin. 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 Little dolphin. E is for elephant. 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 Big elephant. F is for fairy. Fairy. Flying fairy. G is for glasses. 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 Shiny glasses. H is for horse. 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 Running horse. I is for ice cream. Ice cream. Ice cream. Cold ice cream. J is for jelly. 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 Yummy jelly. K is for keyboard. Keyboard. Click keyboard. L is for lion. 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 Roaring lion. M is for monkey. 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 Jumping monkey. N is for needle. 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 Sharp needle. O is for orange. 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 Juicy orange. P is for pony. Pony. Pretty pony. Q is for queen. 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 R is for rabbit. Rabbit. R, rabbit. S is for sun. Hot sun. T is for train. 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 U is for umbrella. Umbrella. Unique umbrella. V is for van. Van. Kids van. W is for water. Water. Clean water. X is for xylophone. Xylophone. X, xylophone. Y is for York. York. Y, York. Z is for zebra.